E-learning marketing system. How to effortlessly build a $1 million business. Hi, I'm Mark Thomas and welcome to my video. Most business owners have two primary goals in mind when they start their own business. They want to make more money and they want to build an asset that will enable them to sell their business when they retire and live an extraordinary lifestyle. Lack of marketing skills and strategies prevents them from making the money they originally envisaged. Less than 3% make more than $100,000 annually, and less than 0.5% ever reach $1 million in total revenue. A 30% profit margin equals $300,000 only, a long way off that $1 million goal. And of course, a big chunk of that goes to taxes. Most small business revenue relies on the owner remaining a fixture in the business. For example, when the dentist retires, who continues to service their patients? Many of their current patients will seek personal referrals from their friends, family or neighbours. This same situation applies to doctors, attorneys, financial planners, accountants, home builders, remodelers, massage therapists, business coaches and consultants, etc., etc. Successful businesses today establish a personal rapport and relationship with their customers and clients. When the business owner leaves the business, their asset is often worthless. The business owner's initial goals of making more money and building an asset are literally doomed from the start. But it doesn't have to be that way. We've discovered a solution that can restore both dreams of making more money and building a lucrative asset to every small business owner on the planet. This short presentation will explain it to you in detail and then provide you with the means to apply this solution to your own small business. The end result? An immediate increase in your cash flow. A business that generates annual revenue of $1 million or more. The creation of an instant asset that you can sell for millions of dollars more whenever you choose. We've created a state-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind e-learning system that contains all the tools, resources, templates, strategies, tactics and world-class video training to help your business grow to multi-million-dollar proportions. So where are you at now? Let's say, for example, 2080 are the average number of hours in a typical work year. Let's say your net revenue last year was $75,000. $75,000 divided by those number of hours, 2080, equals $36 per hour. To make $1 million, you need to increase your annual work hours to 27,778 hours. Working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, non-stop over an entire year, this gives you 8,736 total available hours. 27,778 hours are 3 times more hours than are actually available in the entire 1 year period. So you can see you will never build $1 million business doing what you're doing right now. Professionals such as chiropractors, attorneys, dentists, financial planners, CPAs and consultants charge an average anywhere from $75 per hour up to $200 per hour. $200 per hour times the 2080 work hours per year equals $416,000. Even then, you're not halfway to your goal of $1 million per year. Professionals charging $200 per hour are in the top 0.1% of all earners. Building a $1 million business is difficult when you look at it this way. Now, if you sell a product or service for $100, you need to sell 10,000 units to reach $1 million. To sell 10,000 units of anything will require you to use mass marketing. And what would that cost you? You can't handle the workload and the logistics involved in servicing and fulfilling 10,000 units by yourself. You would be constantly on the phone selling, answering questions and objections, filling out order forms, physically packing and shipping the products, handling complaints, and refunds and on and on. You could never handle 10,000 units by yourself, which now means you need to hire staff to help you run your business. Staff must be paid, and that comes out of your $1 million in revenue. So now you must sell a lot more than 10,000 units to remain at $1 million net revenue, and the cycle starts all over again. However, if you sell a product or service for $1,000, now you need to sell just 1,000 units. That's much more manageable, but even at 1,000 units, you will still need staff to assist you with the logistics and orders. If you sell a product or service for $10,000, now you only need to sell 100 units. That's less than 2 units per week. At 100 units, you could easily handle all of the logistics yourself, including sales and marketing. You may be thinking that selling a product or service for $10,000 is easier said than done. What could you possibly sell that would be worth $10,000? Example, a chiropractor typically charges $50 to $75 per visit for an adjustment or treatment. They would have to treat 20,000 patients every year to hit $1 million. And that doesn't take into consideration any of their expenses, such as office, equipment, or staff. If the chiropractor wants to invest $100,000 and buy a state-of-the-art spinal decompression machine, they can sell a package of treatments for $6,000 to $8,000. That's getting closer to that $10,000 per unit sale. Unfortunately, that requires that $100,000 upfront investment in order to produce that higher revenue. This example begins to highlight the true value of our e-learning system. A chiropractor called us and said he was making around $250,000 per year. He told us he wanted to double his business to $500,000 without working more than 40 hours per week. To double his business, he has to work 80 hours per week, since he trades his time for money, as most professionals do. He asked us if he had any other options. He must stop trading his time for dollars and learn how to create a process that he can leverage for the rest of his life. By creating a process, he can then license that process to others in his field without spending any additional time, effort, energy, or expense. He must assume the role of marketer and learn how to generate a massive number of leads and patients for his practice, and then turn those patients over to other chiropractors and take a percentage of their revenue for providing them with their patients. That's how you build $1 million business. He hired us, and within 6 months, he had 6 additional chiropractors working for him, and he was making $500,000 per year, working 20 hours per week as a chiropractor. Do you think other chiropractors would like to make $500,000 every year? Do you think any of these other chiropractors know or even understand the process involved to accomplish this feat? Our chiropractor now has a proven and tested process that will produce these exact same effects for every other chiropractor that follows this process. Here's how he doubled his revenue in only 6 months. First, we identified his ideal clients for all the conditions that he treated, such as back pain, carpal tunnel, fibromyalgia, etc. We then segregated his patients into these individual niche markets. Next, we mapped out the decision-making process for each of the niche markets. Then we looked for ways to innovate his practice and add value at every step in the patient experience. Those innovations brought in more patients and allowed this doctor to charge more than his competitors. It also made his practice much more attractive to the additional chiropractors he wanted to bring on board. After we mapped out the decision-making process, we then created targeted and compelling messaging that we could roll out in various formats, such as elevator pitches, unique selling propositions, direct mail, email, brochures, flyers, postcards, websites, landing pages, radio, TV ads, and compelling reports. Once all of this was created, this chiropractor simply followed a preset marketing plan and put everything on autopilot. Then he went back to treating patients 20 hours per week and spent the remaining time marketing his practice and flooding his other chiropractors with patients. What would it take for you to duplicate this process for your business? You would need complete access to all the tools, resources, templates, strategies, tactics, and world-class video training that we used to create all of this for this chiropractor. The e-learning system gives you VIP access to everything you need as a small business owner to do all of this for yourself and build your own million-dollar business. With your e-learning system, you can identify your ideal client, select the proper niche markets for your business, map out their decision-making process, innovate your business, create compelling messaging such as elevator pitches, unique selling propositions, direct mail, email, brochures, flyers, postcards, websites, landing pages, as well as radio and TV ads. In short, your e-learning system is there to help you build a $1 million business. In our example, our chiropractor had only made $500,000. Once all of this was developed, he had now created a state-of-the-art chiropractic marketing program that will work for any chiropractor that applies it to their practice. Suppose the chiropractor took all of this marketing collateral and placed it online to create his own e-learning system for chiropractors. Suppose he offered to license it to other chiropractors for $10,000 each, plus a monthly licensing fee for $397. If you were a struggling chiropractor that hated marketing and was looking for a turnkey approach to marketing your practice, generating more leads and attracting more patients, would it be worth a one-time investment of $10,000 to create a practice that rakes in $500,000 per year? And add that additional $397 monthly licensing fee, the chiropractor collects and continues to collect into perpetuity. Imagine this chiropractor after selling just 100 marketing licenses, which he could realistically accomplish by hosting a single 1-hour webinar presentation to a group of his fellow chiropractors. That 1-hour webinar and the resulting 100 licenses would net this doctor $1 million in upfront revenue. The additional $397 monthly fee creates a passive secondary monthly income of almost $40,000. That's almost $500,000 every year in passive revenue, and that's just for 100 sales. Did you know there are more than 65,000 chiropractors in the US alone? How hard do you think it would be for this chiropractor to sell just 100 of these licenses? How did this chiropractor learn this licensing strategy and the process to follow to execute this strategy flawlessly? Everything is in our e-learning system. We want to give you total and complete VIP access to every tool, resource, template, strategy, tactic, and training video we've used over 30 years to help businesses like yours reach that elusive $1 million revenue goal, a goal that only 4% of all businesses worldwide ever attain. We've invested more than $2 million creating, developing, and producing this program, all of it available to you. As a small business owner, you must learn how to effectively market your business and expand your offerings to include higher priced products and services. Then once you find your success equation, you can turn right around and license that process to others in your field. Our e-learning system has everything you need to do it all. First, we help you develop your systems and processes to generate a lucrative income and then create a program that you can license to others for a much higher price with a passive residual income for life. And as a bonus, never forget that the ability to license your process creates a saleable asset in the future. For example, our chiropractor sells just 100 licenses per year over his first 5 years, and then he decides to retire. Over those 5 years, His 100 sales per year have netted him $5 million in upfront cash flow and is now generating $200,000 per month in passive revenue. He's now making $2.4 million every year in just his monthly licensing fees, even if he never sells another license again. He can easily sell his licensing business for a minimum of $10 million. That's not too bad a rate of return for investing a few months of time and effort to creating a winning sales process. The e-learning system offers you the tremendous opportunity to grow your business to that elusive $1 million level. Many of today's top marketers have called this program the single most powerful client attraction and revenue generating program available today. You may be thinking this just sounds too good to be true. So why don't I prove it to you? I'll prove to you this is everything I just said it is and more by putting a large sum of money directly into your pocket. Invest just 45 minutes of your time with me and I'll help you find a minimum of $10,000 hidden in your business. It's free. I assure you that it's not only true, but it's very easy to do. My partners and I have discovered that small business owners fail to apply some very simple and easy marketing strategies that can unleash tens of thousands of dollars in hidden revenue in just a matter of minutes. In 45 minutes and using just 3 simple marketing strategies, I'll find you a minimum of $10,000 hidden in your business. Afterwards, if you qualify, you'll have unrestricted access to my e-learning system, so you can use all the tools and resources you need to apply those 3 strategies to your business and immediately begin to pocket that $10,000 in revenue. After our meeting, you'll be so excited about working with me and my e-learning system, you'll be chomping at the bit to get started. I'll also send you several additional videos over the next 30 days that will show you additional marketing strategies that will make you even more money. I want you to jump right in and explore all of the resources I'm providing, including the more than 150 hours of step-by-step instructional video on the site. For example, I'll show you the powerful online marketing techniques we use to drive more traffic to your website through Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. I'll show you how to laser target your email and direct mail so you reach only those prospects you really want as your customers and dramatically increase your marketing return on investment. I'll show you a strategy you can use immediately to send out your very own direct mail marketing campaign to more than 50,000 qualified prospects for free. I'll show you a paint by numbers template that will reveal the secrets to writing marketing and advertising so compelling it practically forces your prospects to buy what you sell. This template is so powerful, I can hand it to a 6th grader and they will be able to write better marketing than 95% of the copywriters available today. And, providing you qualify, my entire system with all its real world proven, results driven techniques will be yours. Complete the short assessment form below. This form will help me prepare for our meeting so I can maximize our 45 minutes together and provide you with maximum value. I'll start you off by finding you a minimum of $10,000 hidden in your business and then send you the additional resources to help you make even more money. So don't wait, complete the form below right now and let's get started. You're in for the experience of your life. This has been Mark Thomas and I look forward to talking to you real soon. Remember, fill out the form below and we'll get things started right away.